Here's Zesty.
Alright guys, thank you for that warm welcome. So I'm going to get started on my garlic fried zucchini. And what I always like to do is take a little layer off of each side. I've already washed it. Alright, so here, also chop off the ends. Give them a chop. And then I like to do another layer. If you have a peeler, it will probably be better if you're not as experienced with a knife. And so it's easier for me to cut mine down like so. So what I'm going to do, because it's just easier whenever I get to the dredging process. Right now, this is just our marinade. That's right. I'm going to marinate it in some garlic and some Johnny seasoning. We're not going to let this piece go to waste. Take a layer of skin off. So you want pieces about like this. So I'm not making a whole lot. So for those singles we have out there, if you want to understand how to make stuff, a little side dish, a side veggie dish, or even a snack for yourself, this is a good idea. I don't even know if my husband's gonna eat. Honestly, I could eat this by myself. Usually for one person, one zucchini is more than enough. So I'm gonna chop up 3 small heads, actually 4 little small heads of, cloves of garlic. And I'm gonna mince it real good. Smash it like so. And I use fresh garlic because yes, it does make a difference in how it tastes. The garlic in the jar has like almost like a sour taste to it. So you want to make sure you use fresh garlic. You can use the fresh packed garlic, or just don't use the garlic in the jar. It's not going to taste the same. I can promise you that. So now what you want to do is simply take that garlic, and that's right, plop it in there. And feel free to double or triple this recipe as well. This is just for a small batch. Honestly, it's going to be a nice, crispy, crunchy snack. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to put some onion powder in here. And yes, I'm going to put garlic powder. Go a little liberal with the garlic powder. And I'm just eyeballing this, y'all. This is to get that garlicky taste. I want it as garlicky as possible. Because the problem is if you don't have enough garlicky flavor on it, when you fry it, it doesn't come out. So that's the whole point of me soaking it. Well, not soaking it, marinating it in a garlic mixture. So now I have some Johnny's garlic spread, and I'm going to put this on here. This is something you get from Costco. I ordered mine on Amazon, so if you don't have a local Costco, I'm not sure if they sell it anywhere else, but definitely I would recommend using the Johnny spread. Johnny spread is for garlic bread, I'm guessing, but it is bomb on everything. I use it on just about everything. So I'm gonna let this sit in the refrigerator. I'm gonna say minimum 30 minutes because you want that garlic to be in that zucchini. You want it to absorb it. Because the thing about it is when zucchini or any type of squash gets salt on it, it'll sweat. So when it sweats out from the salt being on top of it, that garlic mixture will have a chance to absorb in there. So I'm going to put it in the refrigerator for a couple of hours. Like I said, 30 minutes minimum. And I want to make sure garlic is on top of each piece. So we'll come back and we're going to set up our fryer. I'm going to actually deep fry these. You can pan fry them. You do not have to deep fry them. But I'm going to deep fry mine. And when we come back, we'll see what we're looking like. What I'm going to do for starters is I'm going to set my workstation up. I'm going to crack 2 eggs. I just made a mess, y'all. You don't even want to know. Beat those up real good. No shells. Come on. Why y'all messing with me today? All right. And then in my other bowl, I'm going to add some panko breadcrumbs. Since this is not a large batch, I'm not going to put many panko breadcrumbs. Probably about a cup of panko breadcrumbs. And this is the seasoned panko breadcrumbs, by the way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some flour to my zucchini. So because this is not a large batch, I'm going to add the flour right to the bowl, because I probably didn't even need nothing but a half a cup of flour. You just want to coat them and you shake off the excess before you put it in the egg. So it's going to be flour, egg, breadcrumbs. I might have to add a little bit more flour because you do want to make sure they're fully covered, so that way the mixture will stick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my zucchini in the egg after I floured it, and I'm going to transfer it to the breadcrumbs. And you want to make sure it's fully covered. Let the excess drip off. Just like so. And I use hand over hand, so that way, because when I use one hand, it sticks to it. And it just, I can't be productive that way. So I try to have one clean hand where I'm dipping, one hand where I'm taking away. So, just like so. And then once I put it in the breadcrumbs, basically I just give it a nice shake before I plop it into the fryer. Just like so. And I have my fryer on about probably about 340 today, because I'm using a deep fryer. Again, you can pan fry these. Just make sure you have at least 2 inches of oil if you're using like a cast iron or a pan, so that way it doesn't stick or all fall to the bottom. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna drop mine in the deep fryer carefully. And you wanna let these cook for about 3 to 4 minutes, or until they're golden brown and crispy. You don't need to move them too much. If you fry them in the pan, I will give them about 2.5 to 3 minutes on each side, because the temperature is controlled a little differently. You don't want to overcrowd your fryer either. So I'm gonna let these cook for about 5 or 6 minutes. Or maybe about 5 minutes, we'll see. So it's been about 4 minutes, and I'm just gonna give it a flip so both sides can get the same color. And they're coming along really good. I'm gonna give it about 2 more minutes, and I think we'll be ready to bring these babies up. All right, we are ready to rock and roll. These are done. So what I've done is I put a little parsley on it, and I'm sprinkling some more of my Johnny's seasoning on there. And I'm about to plate these bad boys up. I like to eat mine with ranch or either honey mustard. And I'm gonna put a little bit of salt, because I didn't put any salt. And just a little bit, that's it. I'm gonna plate it up, and we're gonna do our positive quote. With that being said, guys, here we go. Here we go again. With that being said, I want to encourage you all to continue being the best version of you that you can absolutely be. This zucchini is bomb.com. I hope you try it. Hopefully you love garlic. And I'm gonna read the positive quote. It says, "You have the ability to overcome any thought that would challenge your success." And with that being said, I love you guys. I'm going to try a piece of this here zucchini, and we're going to see what it do. So it's still hot, y'all. So I'm going to give it a try. I'm going to dunk it. Here we go. I thought I was seeing stars just now. Hot. That's how that bad boy look. And when I tell you that garlic, that Johnny's seasoning, get you some of that and give it a try. It is good. It's hot though. But I tell you what, the when you put ranch dressing with it, home run hitter. gonna show y'all one more time. All right, y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, try this recipe. Hopefully you like it. Garlic fried zucchini, you really can't go wrong with it. So I love y'all. Peace out.